Come on, man. You couldn't clean this stuff up. Gotta leave your little nest a mess. We're live. You don't have to have this on. Come on. Come on. Let's get ready. We're live now. Oh, man. Come on. Don't do that when we're live. All right, well, so little dude hooked up a new internet line for us. So let's see how this works.
Sorry to bother you, Ripley, but do you happen to know where I might find help designing a logo?
That's easy. Just head over to gearwebsites.com and they can help you out. While you're there, why not check out all the wonderful 2A-related items for sale? Jimmy, put that down.
Gearwebsites.com. All right, welcome everybody, and we're live. Got the little puppy here, co-host. He has decided to set up a new internet wire, so we've got new internets we're testing out. What? Yeah, we're testing out new internets. He went out, got on a ladder, went up to the pole, and put new wire in from the house out to the pole. Pretty good. Looks like we're getting hundreds of megapixels per millisecond, or whatever the ratio is, compared to 30 back in the olden days. And we're going to see how our streaming is that we've got this fast internet. It's a much better picture, perhaps. It's probably looking any cuter. How many cords do you have over here, dude? You have to move some things around. Dang it. You have to move some things around here. Don't do that for our life. Nobody wants to hear that. So we'll hear if we get any feedback from anybody about the amazing connection speeds. Turns out the anti-rights gun haters are pissed. All right, well, so maybe we'll get some people feedbacking in, or maybe we won't. I can always just watch this in the future, I guess. Watch my own show. It's creepy, but I can do it. Put this in this drawer. Oh, I think I put it in one drawer up, actually. No, that was the drawer. So nobody's giving us any feedback. Is the microphone working? I guess I'll have to go check my own show here. What was that? Let's see. Let's go to here and then here. Put it over here behind him. Yeah, it's behind you. Well, that's going to be pretty fun. It's going to be pretty fun. I've never had little dude get involved in some kind of endless snort ear thing before. I've never had little dude get involved in some kind of endless snort ear thing before. Now there's $100 bill involved. Now there's $100 bill involved. I'll wiggle this dog's belly. This is the kind of stuff you can do when you have the fast internets. This is the kind of stuff you can do when you have the fast internets. Now there's another $100 bill. Nobody else even does this stuff on their live shows, puppy. Even though this is what the internet is made for. Nobody else even does this stuff on their live shows, puppy. Even though this is what the internet is made for. What else can we do? We can shine a flashlight. See what that does. How fast is it? 300 megapixels. I used to be at 30 megapixels. What do you do your speed tests on? How fast is it? 300 megapixels. I'll shut this up over here. Night Strike's out there. Welcome. I had a very cruddy 20-something-year-old line, and I called them. They came out, and the guy's like, "Oh yeah, you need a new line." And well, they take a couple hours really to mess with it. Right now with my connection, looks like I'm only getting about 150. But keep in mind, 30 before and cruddy connection. So that's going live here for a little while to see if the connection stays stable. I have to worry about my up. I'm not impressed with my up. My up is about 30 if I'm lucky, but it's never gone over 40. Yeah, I'm streaming right now, obviously. But even when it's not streaming, it doesn't. It was at 500 when they first connected it, and then it's been around 300. But I'm still super stoked. We'll see what it does like in the middle of the night when I can really get some work done. But yeah, super happy. It turns out when they some of that bandwidth, yeah, exactly. This is download bandwidth, but yeah, I hear what you're saying. He's like, "Oh, you have a filter on here so that you don't steal cable from back in the olden days, and that takes away a bunch of your internet speed." So, oh dang, 1,000. Are you paying for gigabits though? I'm not paying for no gigabits over here. Now, I felt like I'm gonna have to get some kind of rebate from the place, because I'm been paying for 500 for a long time, and I'm getting 30 now. At least I have the potential to get 500. Speaking of that, let's give a big thanks to Gizzard Gary. I don't think I have a Gizzard Gary commercial in here. Let me see if I do. Let me see if I have something from Gizzard. I need to get a Gizzard thing. Wonder if I can get one. But Gizzard gave me this modem that I'm using, and I guess my cord, my internet tube wasn't big enough to use the modem. So now when I show the guy who's connecting my new internet tube, he says, I go, "Hey, is this modem any good? Does this work?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, you got the fastest modem that this thing can do." So I'm super stoked that I had his modem. I'm also using a new router. So I now have a dual band gigabit router. Big deal. Got the wirelesses. Little puppy did all this for me. I'm just relaying what he said happened this morning. I just task him to do these kind of things as a personal assistant. That's why he's so tired right now, because this morning he was out doing all that. Then I was like, "Hey, good work, puppy." And I was like, "Make me some food." So he made me some rice and vegetables. That was nice of him. But yeah, now he's going to take a little nap. A little nappy nap. While we do some little streaming here. So, you doing any traveling? What's going on with Night Strike over there? How's 2A web hosting? Is that still kicking? We could do a... What the hell? There's the alarm I set 2 hours off to watch the eclipse. I'm sure glad that's still on my phone. Why don't we get rid of that? Has that thing been going off ever since the eclipse? And I've just been killing it and not even paying attention? I got to get rid of this stupid thing. I set it for 2 hours after the eclipse anyway, like an idiot, because I guess I read the wrong time somewhere. All right, where is my clock at? So, yeah, if anybody has anything else going on, I should have grabbed something. I think I have something somewhere. Where do I have that thing? Got it somewhere if I can find it. Oops. Where did I put that thing? Oh, I know where it is. It fell on the floor over there. It's been bothering me for a while. But first, let me get rid of this stupid eclipse alarm. It only has been happening on Monday afternoon, so I probably haven't even been paying attention when it goes off. All right, let's sit down. Go sit down, bad dog. Quit being sitting around when you're a bad dog. We got a bad dog over here. Not this one. He's always bad. Everybody knows that. But the good one is turning bad. She ran away again this morning. I should just leave her go. She doesn't like being here. So she's a bad dog. All right. Been busy. That's good. Usually busy is better than not, right? All right. So, whose 1981 fictional wedding brought in 30 million viewers? Hello, Mello. Whose 1981 fictional wedding brought in 30 million viewers? No, she doesn't come back when she's called because she's bad. But also, she didn't really run away. She left the house, went out of the porch so she could go in the backyard and eat cat poops. So this counts as running away because she technically could have run away. It's just that she got out of the house so she could go eat cat poops, which is also bad. So it's like two ways of being bad, really. And she's not sorry about it at all. She wants to go back out there. Which is also bad. So yeah, she's kind of three ways a bad dog. Well, she's getting older. She's turning into a bad animal. Iguana? Oh, Laura and what's his face? I don't know what that is. Whose 1981 fictional wedding brought in 30 million views? Laura. I don't know what that means. I don't know who the answer to this one. I haven't looked. The Spencers? What does that mean? What's going on? Oh, that's weird. So my new internet has got Clovers popping up like an hour and a half before it came up on StreamYard. That's interesting. When I got Gizzard's modem, right? He gave it to me. Did he give that to me before SHOT Show? Like he gave that to me a long time ago. He sent it to me one time whenever he upgraded his modem, and I plugged it in, right? And it's been running all this time with one blue light on it. And they gave me a new line and everything. I have a whole new wire from the internet, like from the fiber. I have like a new wire all the way from the fiber now. And when he hooks it up or whatever for the first time, I got two blue lights. Like all of a sudden there's new lights happening on my modem. So anyway, definitely enjoying the new, whatever you call them, like characteristics of this speed. I got to figure out what's it called? I have a dual band router, and I've only known of those. I've never actually had one. So I got to figure out how to best utilize my dual band router if anybody's got any tips. All right. So Night Strike says Spencer's. I have no idea who that is. Spencer for hire? Clover Tack says Joni and Chachi. That's probably a good one. And then DM Foss says General Hospital soap opera. It is Luke and Laura on the soap opera General Hospital. See, I have no idea what that is. I don't think anybody in my family watched that one, so I don't think I've ever even seen that show. Night Strike is going to fax us an answer with his fax machine. Okay, what convenient food item was introduced in 1989 as a way for Oscar Mayer to sell more bologna and lunch meat? What did I do with the box? What convenient food item was introduced in 1989 as a... Come on, Night Strike, you got your thing right in the way here. What convenient food item was introduced in 1989 as a way for Oscar Mayer to sell more bologna and lunch meat? This is what we're playing. Like totally 80s pop culture trivia. I like it because the answers are right here on the card. So all I got to do is pull the card up to find out the answer. Foss is saying bologna. Dude, it says to sell more bologna. So what convenient food item was introduced in 1989? I think Clover's right with Lunchables. I'm not looking, so I'm going to pull this up. Yeah, Lunchables. I've only ever ate one of those, I think. Ever. And I don't even know if I ate... Well, I obviously didn't eat the whole thing. But I've only eaten the cheese and crackers out of one, like once, I think. Let's see. What was the first woman to be appointed as a Supreme Court justice in 1981? So really what we're doing here is we're testing my internet. How's this internet been? Y'all have listened to my internet before. This is better internet. Can you hear this dog not giving a crap about the show clearly with the snoring? Sandra Day O'Connor. Nice strikes is Sandra Day O'Connor. Yep. She's from Arizona, right? What does this say? This is a numbers game, so the answer is just a number. Oh, snap. It's the number of the dimension that Buckaroo Banzai crosses into in his 1984 self-titled movie. What is the number of dimensions that Buckaroo Banzai crosses into in his 1984 movie? It was a really good movie. I'm not going to feel like y'all don't know what's going on if you don't know the answer to this one, but I feel like this one should be pretty simple. So I'm going to do a speed test as we speak right here. Everybody's looking up that answer maybe. You don't remember this? I didn't watch this movie that long ago. I think I probably watched it within the last year. Clover Sand 8th. Oh, look at this one. This one's doing good. I got a speed test going in the background right there. 240, 230, and then it drops. Is that normal? I don't like that curve. I like it to just go up and stay up. And then here's my up, which barely ever goes over 30 usually. 27, 28, 27. It'll probably come in at like 23 or some shit. 27. So, yeah, it's fluctuating. Clover saying 8th. Night Strike is saying 8th. All right. It is the 8th. I thought it was the 5th, so I would have got that wrong. I thought it was the 5th. Uh-oh. This is a team up. I don't know if this will work or not, but this is, you can see how this is a game for like a party or something. Team up with another player and give clues to get them to guess the following object without using these words. So that would have been fun. In person, that would be in person, that would be a good one. All right, I just winged a whole bunch of cards on the ground. Fast internet makes you clumsy. Oh, what the hell? What else did I drop? Oh, his clothes. I guess I need to stop at some point because today is day 8 of the Professor Yamane's online course for Gun Culture 2.0. So I'll be ducking out of here before I can get everything ready for that. Let's see. What color was the Ecto Cooler High C drink? Is that from the Ghost movie? Ghost? Was that from Ghostbusters? Night Strike is saying green. I definitely never drank this. I think I drank a sip of High C once and I never drank it again. And I think it was fruit punch. I hate fruit punch, and I had to drink some fruit punch High C one time. I barely drank any of it, and I've never drank it again. It was like drinking a cactus. They're saying green. Yep, green. Slimer. Wait, dang it! Look at that. They put the answer right there, so I can't even give you that one. But there are, I forget, I think 200 cards in this one. There's a whole bunch. We won't go through every single one of them today. Of course, Night Strike drank it. He was a kid. Let's see. In 1986, what new flavor of Doritos debuted on store shelves? I have no idea. 1986. How would you know what kind of Doritos came out in 1986? I can't even imagine knowing that. Cool Ranch. That's the only thing I can think of because it's a different flavor than cheese, I guess. But it could also be one of them hot ones, right? Or I guess the hot ones were later. And what other kinds are there? Or was that when they started making different kind of Doritos, maybe? Everybody's saying Cool Ranch. Yep. I think I ate Doritos a lot, but I don't know if I ever ate Cool Ranch. I don't remember. In 86. I don't think I was eating Doritos in 86. Let's see. Well, that's weird. Oh, trying to spell Hasselhoff. Yeah, good luck. You could give me $1,000 and I couldn't spell Hasselhoff. Regular corn, taco, and nacho were before Cool Ranch. Yeah, it wasn't like Cool Ranch was the first flavor, right? Maybe it was just the first that wasn't cheese or something. What does it say? Let's do math, 80 style. Just get the answer to score. I don't know what that means. Pencils ready. Oh, I see. That's weird. I think that's it. Number of Olsons from Full House times the number of Lost Boys Coreys. I couldn't tell you this one. I'm sure somebody knows this one, but this is some sort of funny way to do math. It's pretty neat though. So you have to know two answers and then be able to do math also. I think I can do this and make it a little easier to see. So the number of Olsons from Full House multiplied by the number of Coreys in Lost Boys. Lost Boys is a movie, right? I probably only watched that once. Night Strike says 2. No, there's probably more than one Corey in that movie. Although that would be a trick answer. I think everybody's answered 4. 4 was the answer. Clover's got it. It can be 5. How the hell do you get 5 with 2? Well, I guess 1 and 5 maybe. Oh, did I already show the answer? I probably showed the answer on that one. Oh no, I already went through all these. So there's been no like glitches or anything as far as my internet connection here. Well, you kind of hold them right side up, I suppose. All right. What links these 3 clues together? Oh, okay. Interesting. Let me just put my film over that. Bob Geldof, Wembley and JFK stadiums, and Ethiopian famine. I think I know, but I don't know. Yeah, but like my internet's all stable. It's like I got fancy downtown big city internet again. I should have had big city internet the whole time because technically, University of Arizona has been on the internet since some of the first internet. Band-Aid, I thought of something different. WATW is what I was thinking. Or HA. Well, I guess I don't know what they're across. We're only getting Band-Aid. Nobody else is answering. Boom. Live AIDS. All right, the next one is what video franchise opened in Dallas in 1985 and reminded people to be kind and rewind? Well, what we got in the University of Arizona is this telescopes. So we have fast internets because people run our telescopes from other parts of the world. They put their telescopes here, but then remote control them and operate them from other places. So we have really fast internet, at least going to the town, obviously to the U of A and up the mountains and stuff. Blockbuster. I thought Blockbuster was from Washington, though. This says Dallas. I mean, it has to be, right? Blockbuster. Surprised Clover didn't know that one. Oh, no, he did. Okay. Team up. Okay, see, if we were playing, you could team up with somebody and play Hungry Hungry Hippo. Oh, shit, a battle. Remember when we used to do chat battles? It's too bad everybody's too scared to do chat battles nowadays. The last one is in Washington. Wait a minute. I hope I'm not missing my thing. Let me go check my emails real quick. I've been missing things lately because I'm an idiot. Although I didn't miss Jim's things yesterday, Clover, you should check out Jim's live thing on Sunday nights. He uses kind of a proprietary like little conference room thing. It's not really Zoom. It's not really this, but it's off air. Let's see. What am I looking for? This one probably. care about the book lunch. What about the class today? Today's not this May 7th, right? It's the 20-something still. Or is it the 30th? Yeah, 29. Oh, here we go. Remember, join webinar. There we go. And it starts at 6 p.m. Yeah, okay, I thought so. 3 p.m. for me. So I still got some time. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing that class because, like I say, I've been missing appointments. Oh, okay. This is neat. This one is it's a numbers game. So the answer is just a number. It's the street number where you would find characters Mary Jenkins and Sandra Clark gossiping in this TV sitcom. Take it easy, Night Strike. Thanks for the feedback. Helping me diagnose my new fancy big city internet. I thought I was going to have to get space internets from the satellites. I still want that, but that would have been way more money. 2223. Let's see what you did there. Let's see what's happening right there. Night Strike's practicing for a big bicycle race, from what I understand. So he's probably going out to bicycle right now. Couple of K. I don't know how many Ks he does every night, but he probably is going out to bicycle a bunch of different Ks. He probably uses a 10 speed. One of those ones that doesn't even have brakes or mirrors because he ain't got time to look backwards. And you don't need brakes. You can just stick your feet down if you have to stop, but you don't stop very often. All right, nobody's answering. 227. 227. Let's see. Clover got it. It's a numbers game. Let's see. This one is the number of chocolate chips Nabisco claimed were in every Chips Ahoy cookie in their Betcha Bite a Chip TV commercials. Why do I feel like I should know this? I must have watched a billion Nabisco commercials. The number. I would have said something like there's a chip in every bite, but that's not a number. The number of chocolate chips Nabisco claimed were in every Chips Ahoy cookie in their Betcha Bite a Chip TV commercials. I'm pretty sure I don't know the answer to this one. Puppy, what do you think? How many chocolate chips? Oh, chocolate chips are poison to him. He's not allowed to eat them. He can't know the answer. Guy got out here and he's like, I was all worried that they weren't going to change out my wire, or that they were going to charge me to change out my wire because I was just trying to get faster internet or whatever. And he's like, oh yeah, that wire's horrible. He was like, there's no excuse for that wire. All right. Nobody knows how many chocolate chips. Maybe my internet's so fast that I'm saying this minutes before everybody even hears it, because everybody else's internet is so slow. Maybe I'm not used to being on this side of the big city internet. I got to wait for all these hicks to get their internets to catch up to mine now. I'm driving around in a Lamborghini. Everybody else is driving around in jalopies. I've seen a bunch of glitching on my screen. So what's up with that? Maybe I am glitching. Did I just glitch out right there? My screen got all weird. I feel like I can't keep looking over at my old modem, but the modem's not where I used to have it, so I can't look at the lights anymore. Am I still connected? Are we saying anything? Let me go double check. I don't know. I'm hanging over there. What's up? Am I hanging? Or was it glitch, huh? So the number of chocolate chips, anyone? All right. Blowing this one. 24. I do not remember that at all. Doesn't even ring a bell. Spell John McEnroe. It's easy with autocomplete, probably. Hey. Wonder why I got a glitch right there. All right. The number that rocker Sammy Hagar laments he can't drive. Zane is saying hello. Welcome. I'm just testing my internets. I got a new fancy internet cable. New internet tube. And making sure that it works. We've been live for 30 minutes. That's usually longer than I can go without glitching all over the place. So it's obviously 55. That one's an easy one. It was a given. It was a gimme. Let's see. We got another math one. Number of weeks. Oh my goodness. Number of weeks Kim Basinger and Mickey Rourke had together plus Jason Voorhees' favorite number. Oh, it's a movie. I thought they were acting like how long they were married in real life or something. Now I get it. Number of weeks Kim Basinger and Mickey Rourke had together, plus Jason Voorhees, I don't know how to say his name, favorite number. Now I get it. I don't know. I'd have to do the math, but I get it. Dog butt. You get a free dog butt every time I move the cards. Number of weeks Kim Basinger and Mickey Rourke had together, plus Jason Voorhees' favorite number. So I guess everyone who's able to do math and remembers the 80s has left. Oh, don't know the Jason part? Well, it's pretty easy. I don't even watch those movies, but I know that it's not the other guy, Freddy Krueger. It's one of those horror movies, right? And the answer isn't going to be Halloween. So look at that guy. He didn't even care that we're doing a show. So I'm pretty sure it's 24 and a half. Oh, I can't do math for crap. So it's Friday the 13th and 9.5 weeks. Now he's quiet. Maybe he's got sleep apnea. That's what it is. He's got sleep apnea. Uh-oh. Oh, man, did I just show the answer? I did. Of course, everyone knows who the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are, but what color does Leonardo wear? What color is Leonardo in the TV show? Because in the black and white comics, they all wore the same quote unquote color because there was no color and they weren't differentiated. Did you just know it or did you see it because I showed it before? But it is in fact the best color, blue. The best color there is. Scientifically proven, the best color. Next one is, what clothing brand promised when you put it on, something happens? I only know this because I just seen the answer to put my thumb over it, but I didn't know this one otherwise. What clothing brand promised when you put it on, something happens? Hey, come on, man. You're ruining the show. You're ruining it. You're ruining it. Okay, I just got the announcement that the 10 Essential Observations on Guns in America, the class that I'm taking, it's free. You can take it too if you wanted to. From Professor Yamane, starts in an hour. Obviously, I got to whoop a dog and probably get something to eat. So I'll wrap it up here. I think we've proven something here with 34 minutes of uninterrupted high speedery. Let me do another Jordache. I think that's a good guess because there was only so many clothes back in the day. The beginning of fast fashion, so to speak. So there's the 207 we had earlier in the show. We're going to do another speed test. Everybody I asked uses this Coca-Cola speed test thing. I don't know what speed test you're using. Looks like it's hauling ass to about 220 and hanging out around 220 now. I'll still take 220. Before, it was 30. Before, my internet speed for a long time. Everything you've seen me do online has been 30 or less, unless I've been in Vegas or something. Every once in a while, I'll connect on my phones, and it might be a little bit faster, but then it's my phones, you know. Now, 244, and usually just a little bit less than 30, 27. Nice. What clothing brand? Is nobody saying anything? Members only jackets. This little dude would be wearing a members only jacket if he could wear jackets. This is the last one. Super difficult. Super difficult. I don't think anybody's going to get this unless you're super hardcore 80s and nerd, or you got one in front of you. In the 1980s, the Apple logo had a rainbow striped motif. What were the top and bottom colors on that logo? In the 1980s, the Apple logo had a rainbow striped motif. What was the top and bottom colors of that logo? I mean, I wouldn't know this, except I could turn around and see an Apple II that was signed by Wozniak, and it would have the logo. I could look at it, but I'm not going to cheat by turning around and looking at a 1986 Apple II, maybe? Nobody? Red and yellow from Foss? Well, it's Roy G. Biv, right? So red I can understand, but there's only 3 colors if they went to Y. But I don't think they did all however many colors that is. All right, nobody's answering. It's over. Top green and bottom blue. Oh, snap. I would have been off completely. This wasn't even like cracked in the surface of what we got in, like totally 80s pop culture trivia game. Comes along with this little thingy for making eggs. And yeah, essentially it's 200 cards, I think, with 400 questions, because I was looking at one side. I could have flipped it over and looked at the other side. And it says somewhere, I thought. 400 questions. So grab one of these if you want. Very popular game right now. All right. And thanks everybody for participating. Hopefully you're having a good day. I called the cable company yesterday, Sunday, because it was just driving me nuts. Like I couldn't stay connected for like half an hour at a time. And they said, well, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, hey, can I get a new wire already? And they said, well. The guy sent the guy out. Well, they said, we'll send a guy out tomorrow sometime between 8 and 10. And then at 7:30, get a text. And the guy calls and says, you'll be my first thing. I'll do you right at 8. I'm like, well, yeah. So he came over right at 8, did it, put a new line. He, like I say, he's seen it and goes, yeah, you need a new line, dude. That line is horrible. So he went up there with the brand new cable, ran a new line. Also, it used to go to like right over my back door, which was annoying as shit. So I was like, can you make it higher? And he's like, no, how about better yet? I'll move it over by the electric line. So now I don't have 2 dumb lines running over my back of my house. Got one on top of another one, I guess. Anyway, so went above and beyond, cleaned up the backyard essentially, new line, wired it all in, got it all set up, verified it. I was getting like 500 when he first set it up. So hopefully in the middle of the night, I'll get 500. You know, all the kids are playing their video games right now. I think that's how it still works. But anyway, got my new line. And yeah, I figured already kind of destroyed the first half of the day waiting for and watching him set it up and then whatnot, watching the puppy put away all the stuff that it was taken out. So we got less than an hour to the 10 essential... what's it called? The 10 essential things about gun control in America, or just guns in America. And yeah, I figured I'd go live for a little bit here. And I appreciate all the feedback, because that gives me an idea of how much, or how well this system is going to work. I'm going to blame the little glitch that happened on this dude. He probably did some kind of an electro mechanism with his his chip that comes in him from China. Probably broadcast or something and glitched. Because I'm using the wireless now instead of a wire. If anybody's been watching Whatnot, I used that one router that was on Whatnot. I decided to sell it to myself for $1 instead of selling it for $1. And yeah, it's a gigabit dual channel or whatever, dual something router. So I have to figure out how to use the most of it. All right, well, that's it. I'll quit saying the same things over and over. We will throw another commercial up here from Foss. Thanks for cooking us up with these cool commercials. And we'll catch you. Oh, you know what? I can't be here tomorrow because I'm getting corked by Walk Talk America. What's up with that, Walk Talk America? Corking somebody who has an established time slot that's called corking, 100%. Everyone knows what it is. They're basically calling me out with a cork. So I'm getting corked tomorrow. Everybody knows it. It's official. But I'll try to recover and I'll try to keep going from that, even though being slighted by a national level organization with tens of thousands of dollars in grants money to abuse my time slot with. But we'll try to move on past that and get some more stuff. Can you imagine what the antis are going to do now that I can use my internet fastly? Oh, man. So hold on. A lot of people are not going to be able to catch up with us now that we can use the internet's fast. But no more of that slow-ass internet for us. We're going to be doing everything faster than before. Twice, something like 10 times faster than before, at least. And if we do it in the middle of the night, 25 times faster. So try to keep up.
Captain, a vessel approaching.
On screen.
We're being hailed.
Every weekend over at gearwebsites.com, our online store, we have free Patch Friday. And that means that every order placed on our store on Fridays is going to include at least one free patch. So that's every order with no coupons, no minimum order, no codes needed. You place the order on Friday, and when it arrives to you, it's going to have at least one free patch. Your support means a lot to us, and financial support is critical. So thanks again to the people who keep us online through purchases at gearwebsites.com. This is for all the people watching who've had to listen to your snoring the whole time. Mm-hmm. He's kind of like having a wad of bread dough. You just want to knead it all the time because sometimes it's rising and you want to knead it down. Pat it down. Push it back together. And then let it rise again. What happened?